Hi guys! It's Jasmine from StudyQuil. Today I have another narrated slideshow about ways to memorize effectively. A text version of this video will be on my blog, and it'll be linked in the description. Number 1, aim to understand the material before you memorize it. It's so much more valuable to know the meaning of a word than to be able to recite a definition out of a textbook. Number 2, try to get the correct information the first time you learn it by paying attention and asking questions whenever you don't understand something. It's hard to remember things, but it's even harder to overwrite incorrect memories. Number 3, organize the information. There are many theories about how many spaces our working memory has. The number varies, but it's not very many. If you've never heard of working memory, it's your short-term memory and where the information you're currently handling is stored. For example, let's say I showed you this random string of numbers. Memorizing it would be pretty hard because we definitely have less than 16 spaces in our working memory. But as soon as I group them, like this, then each group is a single thought and you only need to remember 4 things. Some ways to do this are with numbers and categories. If you can remember that there are 16 numbers in the sequence, it's much easier to be sure of the numbers than if you have no clue when to stop. You can also group information into categories, so they're like the 4 groups of numbers instead of the 16 individual ones. The way we recall things from our memory is using cues. Sometimes there'll be test questions. Sometimes someone might say something that reminds you of something else. The best way to make it easy for you to remember something when asked is to have a lot of cues connected to it. You can connect the information to an actual example. The best connections you can make are ones that make the information interesting or connected to your life in some way. Get an impression of the material from as many senses as possible. For example, you could read your notes out loud. Then you'd be getting the information through sight, hearing, and even feeling your mouth moving. Active studying is more valuable than passive studying. If you just read over your notes or textbook, you're only reinforcing that you recognize the information, not that you can actually recall it when you have a blank test paper in front of you. Some active studying techniques include practice tests and flashcards. Take breaks between study sessions. It's generally better to study for 15 minutes a day over a span of a week than for 2 hours on one day. Sleeping is also very helpful to strengthen your memory. It also helps to walk while you study. I don't know why this is, but it works. When taking notes, write instead of typing, unless you can't get all of the essential information fast enough while writing. Use mnemonic devices. For example, you can use HOMES, HOMES, to remember the names of the 5 Great Lakes. Make up a rhyme or song. I did this in 6th grade, I think, for a project, and I still remember the song, and therefore I still remember a bunch of random facts about plate boundaries. Thank you for watching! I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and you can check out my blog in the description box. Good luck with the exam, test, quiz, competition, whatever reason you're memorizing these facts for. And I'll see you next time!